everybody, and welcome back to some more Pokemon X No Healing in Battle Revenge Wedlocke Challenge. In the last episode, we explored Shallower City here, and then headed north to meet up with our rivals at the Tower of Mastery. And there we had our first rival battle against our rival Callum. I had a pretty good strategy for him, and things were looking to go just fine. But with some of the worst luck I've ever had on the channel, our Maramu Quilladin and our little diva named Tiva died in that tower. And it's unfortunate. It's looking to be a lot like our past, and I really want to break that curse. We have to add 2 new Pokemon to the team to join Matsing, Vakama, Bion, and Kankao. But first, we do have to say goodbye to the 2 that fell yesterday. Or last episode, rather. We need to say goodbye to our little diva named Tiva and Maramu, the Chespin. It's a tough one for me, but there's nothing we can do about the luck we had. We can only move forward stronger and hope for the best from here on out. Let's say goodbye to our little diva named Tiva, the Glameow, and Maramu, our Quilladin. I really wish I could have used her as a Perugly, I really do. I really wish I could have gotten to see you as a Chestnut. We've been noticing a great similarity between this adventure and our last in Kalos. Jeff made his way through the Kalos region, and while he had a pretty good start, he had his early hurdles. He lost 2 Pokemon in Grant's gym, and Sandra did as well. And then he lost his next 2 Pokemon to his rival in the Tower of Mastery. And Sandra did as well. His partner Suliantu the Braixen and his beautiful partner Vanua the Vivian died that day. And the same happened to Sandra's starter, Maramu the Quilladin. And his partner, the little diva named Tiva, the Glameow, died in the same manner. Sandra and her team will do everything in their power to break this curse, to break this trend. And one thing is for certain, they won't be forgotten, and their lives will not be in vain. Like I said, I was greatly looking forward to using a Chestnut and a Perugly, but now just wasn't their time. They were really, really unlucky, but hopefully that's a sign of good luck to come for Matsing, Vakama, Bion, and Kankao, and whoever else joins the team. We will not have another bad repeat of our past. It's time to say goodbye to our little diva named Tiva, the Glameow. And her partner, Maramu, the Quilladin. It's a tough blow, but as always, we'll move on stronger, and the Pokemon that join the team will help us reach greater heights. So, one thing I would love to see repeat from the last series is the pair that joined when Suliantu and Vanua died were one of the most memorable and powerful pairs the channel's seen. We had Nakam, our Dwebble, and Maku Maku, our Hippopotas, join the team, and they would go on to be an incredibly devastating duo. I hope the Pokemon that I add to the team to replace our little diva named Tiva and Maramu will do just the same. So, last episode I did talk about how the Pokemon that I want to join the team, they need to be able to cover Clement and Olympia. I probably will be fine for Valerie, looking at Kankao here, and Bion, those 2 should do really well for Valerie. Ramos, these 2 will handle very well. And then Clement, or honestly, these two beat Ramos just better, honestly. And then Clement. I don't really have a good option for Clement. I don't believe Bion can do it by himself with ease. And Kankao is weak to electric. And I just didn't think Matsing and Fakama would be able to do it. But upon further thought, by Clement, should all these four still be here, Vakama will be a Pyroar. And if I hold out for just one level, she evolves at 35, level limit's 36, I will have Flamethrower as a Pyroar. And two of Clement's three Pokemon are weak to fire, his Magneton and his Heliolisk with the ability Dry Skin. These two can beat Clement. I believe in them. So, really what it comes down to is a late game pair and a duo that will be very powerful and also be able to defeat Olympia. And I don't really want to share many weaknesses with the Pokemon I already have if I don't need to. Another thing is we're about to unlock the ability to use Surf outside of battle. No Pokemon on my team can learn Surf. It's not a requirement, but I would really like to have it for convenience sake, and just so I can always have my full team on me at all times. That severely limits my options, because of all of the Pokemon in the male's box, only two of them can learn Surf. Goma are Furfru, and Kasaya are Slurpuff when it evolves. That's it! The only Pokemon that can learn Surf in the female's box are, obviously, Takali, our Spheal, and Kucha, our Kangaskhan. That's some pretty limited options. And both of these two are weak to fighting, which is another fighting weakness. Although, that's only two of our 6 Pokemon. That's not that bad. But we have the fighting gym coming up. I'm not concerned about the fighting gym. It's actually this episode. Kankao should handle it, no problem. I'm not really concerned there. And Goma's also weak to fighting. So, if I want a Surfer, we're going to have a Pokemon weak to fighting unless I want to go with Kasaya. But I have made up my mind. Initially, my eyes immediately went towards Jakar here, our Sandile. Jakar is really good because beats Clement and Olympia, Ground and Dark. Brilliant. Intimidate's a great ability, and I could probably find a partner over here that would suit him very well. And obviously my eyes have been going to our shiny Joltik from Sequel Clause, Koyopa. See, Koyopa's brilliant because we'll have a Galvantula by Clement. You know, we'll have to baby him for a little while, but he's insane. Thunder will be 91% accurate with Compound Eyes. That's insanity. That's a really powerful move. And with the wide lens, it's basically 100%. That's nothing to laugh at. Bug beats Olympia, and something that was pointed out to me is Joltik and Galvantula utterly decimate the rivals in this game. One of the biggest hurdles of X and Y is the rival bridge. You have to fight all of your rivals back to back to back, excluding Callum, without healing in between. And if you can't heal in battle, it's a gauntlet of death. And it's very difficult to get through without a death. But I can give Koyopa a partner that essentially eliminates the threat of the rival bridge. And a pair that really, really hurts Lysander and Olympia. It sets us up to go on a steamroll of this game with a little bit of time and care put into them. So I have decided to add Koyopa, our Joltik, to the team. From Sequel Clause, the shiny Joltik, 1 in 8,192 that we caught in our Black 2 Wedlocke. Koyopa has joined the team. So, this is great. It's going to take some time because he's a Joltik, and that's not exactly good. We need a female to pair him up with. So, obviously, no Ara, no Makuta, no Empu. They're all weak to fire. I believe he's weak to rock, so no Takali, no Ravu. It basically comes down to Feilong, Kucha, and Mogo Mogo. And I said, I want a Surfer. Kucha is the only one of these three that learns Surf. So we're going to be adding Kucha or Kangaskhan as Quilpa's partner. And we have Quilpa and Kucha. They will take some time, but if they get to the point where they are going to be brilliant together, I really do think they can steamroll the end of this game. And do it for Maramu and Tifa. So, we have Quilpa and Kucha. What would that be? The Koyucha tribe? Probably the Koyucha tribe. I like it. They're going to be an absolute force to be reckoned with. Look at the little shiny Joltik. I love it. Plus, attack nature's not the best. I'll be the first to say it. And you're weak to fighting, which is scary. And minus attack. Oh, that's so bad to look at. But we'll deal with it. Another really interesting thing to point out here is we lost Maramu and Tifa because they were really inaccurate. They missed a lot. Leech Seed and Hypnosis. I added a Pokemon with Compound Eyes. And had Callum's Braixen stayed asleep for one turn longer, we would have gotten out of that fight with no death. And I added a Pokemon with Early Bird. So, you can't write this stuff. You really can't. It's just how it happened. And I believe in these two. I really do. So, the first thing that I want to look into here is what moves can they learn? Infestation's nice. You know, obviously we're going to teach Return to Kucha. She doesn't love us right now, but it will be good eventually. Return and Fake Out's just insanely good. And I mean, you don't have any normal moves that you can use repeatedly right now. So take whatever power Return is. You can learn Bulldoze, that's really good. Thief, that could be useful. I mean, everybody can learn that, though. I'm going to talk to you guys about my main concern right now. Shadow Claw's pretty great. Sunny Day, okay. You get Thunder Wave, which could be incredibly useful. You can have Thunder Wave right now. My main concern right now is I'm not going to go train them. There's really no point. I've got to get the episode recorded. And I guess we get rid of Slash? Gastro Acid? Sure, you can get rid of Gastro Acid. I don't need that right now. I'm not going to go train them up. We've got the Fighting type gym. I've got to take that on. I'll just turn on the experience share and go sweep through that. And we'll train them off screen as usual after the next episode. After this episode. So, you can learn Poison Jab. That's really nice. I mean, take it. Why not? You don't have Thunder right now, so... Here, Overslash. Now, this is risky because there's a couple of Pokemon in the gym that have a move that can send out one of my other Pokemon. And just the thought of knowing that, you would think, maybe you won't want to do this, right? Well, I don't think it matters. If those two got brought out, they'd die anyways. I probably can one-shot the two Pokemon. I know who they are. I'll probably be fine. Do you want Bulldoze? I guess, why not, right? We'll teach you Bulldoze. I'm going to work on their moveset and get them ready to go. When I train them up after the gym, they're not going to be useful until then. There's no need to train them. Normally, I'm the advocate of train your Pokemon, don't be stupid, but there's really no reason to do so. It will save me time in the long run just turning on the experience share and taking on the gym trainers. So, I hope King Cow has this, right? do I have like a sharp beak or something? That would be really useful. I feel like I do not. Is the sharp beak a thing at this point in the game? It does not appear to be the case. Fine, you can have a citrus berry. You already have a citrus berry. That's good to know. Bion, what's up? You can have a citrus berry as well. And I guess we'll give the Eviolite... See, Vakama's not fighting right now, so it doesn't really matter. What are you guys holding? Just citrus berries? Yeah, you can have the Eviolite, and I'll give Kucha a citrus berry as well. I'm trying to just, like, remember what items we've got going on, right? Yeah, we'll give you the citrus berry. Might matter. We're going into a fighting gym. If for some reason you come out, you die. So, right? There's really not anything to do about that. See, that's why I mean, he could be level 28. It doesn't matter. He's dead. Eviolite. Yes. Okay. I'm nervous. Let's go into the fighting gym. I'm trying to think, is there anything I want to go pick up? Like, you see, it's really tough. Like, I want to go train, but I just genuinely don't think I'm gonna need to. I can do that all in the next episode. I gotta get this video ready for you guys. Yeah, I say let's just go into the gym. We've got this. Like, I see no realm where King Cow doesn't just completely clean house with this entire gym. So let's just talk to the champion-making guy and get this gym challenge underway. What's the plan, Hitmonchan? How's the future champ today? This is the fighting type gym of Shallower City. You on your guard? Doesn't matter if you come from ahead or from behind around here. Just run into all the roller skaters and beat them. That's your ticket. All right, let's do it. Yeah, you have to fight every single trainer in this gym, which is terrifying. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna fight, not you first. I want to fight the 2 trainers that don't have a circle throwing Pokemon first. That way I get the most experience behind me. You're the Heracross guy. We can fight you. Okay. You see him just spot me from behind? It's like they have eyes in the back of their head in this gym. In the back of their roller skating helmets. Look at the little things on it. That's on the back, too. There's eyeballs in there. Yeah, Skater Dash has a Heracross. This is terror. This is terrorizing. One of the scariest things in the entire game. Level 30 Heracross in the gym. But we have a Crobat. So, Magikarp trainer. Essentially, it's the same thing as a Magikarp trainer. You have a Crobat in the fighting gym. Magikarp trainer. Basically, stop. Stop myself! You see, I need to just not talk when I play the game. Because I say things that I will come to regret very much. Basically. You. I feel comfortable fighting you. Really. So you're telling me that guy saw me from eyes in the back of his head. Like that. But you couldn't see me standing in front of you. Logic, my friends. Alright, what's up? Kate. Get it? Because she skates. Alright, she's got a Meditite. So those are both of the trainers that don't have a circle-throwing Pokemon. If I recall, Meditite's scary because it's a Psychic type. That's a joke. King Cow's a flying type. Meditite's dead. Look at that. One shot, everything. It's pretty brilliant. I'm a fan. And Mienfoo. What's a Mienfoo gonna do? This is a good practice for KORRINA. Magikarp trainer. Because, you know, what? Maybe KORRINA says Fake Out. Do we have Protect? Oh, right. Inner Focus. I forgot. Magikarp trainer! Stop! Listen. Alright. Basically, the gym's gonna be easy. That's why I'm not really concerned about training up the other pair. I have a Crobat in the fighting gym. It's essentially a 1 game at that point, right? It's not my fault. Like, that's just what I prepared for. That's why I added Crobat. Everybody was like, use Crobat. You need to use Crobat. Basically. And I was like, well, Crobat's common, but it's not common in Kalos. So I added Crobat. Are you happy now? Your attack is way higher than your special attack. Holy crap. I was gonna say, maybe Air Cutter does more. It's incorrect. Okay, King Cow. Do I go train? Listen, I'm scared. I want to fight the other girl first. I don't know why. I just feel like it's a good idea. You. Another spot me from behind. It's fine. The skating battle train doesn't stop for anyone. Non-stop and full speed ahead. She said full speed ahead. Is she talking about a Crobat? How you doing, Rolanda? She's got a sock. I thought she had a throw. I guess the other guy has a throw. Yeah, the guy with the Pancham has a throw. The girl with the Hariyama has a sock. Interesting. I'll use Air Cutter. I'll take a risk. Your special defense is probably lower than your defense. And I have a high crit rate with this. Yeah, look. Low sweep. Magic. Alright, maybe up... Was that a crit? Potentially. Oh, my speed. I thought you said non-stop and full speed. That's not full speed if you're lowering my speed. Rolanda. I think that was her name anyways. Yes, level 30 for King Cow. You do love to see that. We are now at the level limit, but I'm not concerned. And Koyopa hit level 27. You love to see that. All right, Hariyama. I'm frightened. I will tell you firsthand. It has Circle Throw, I think, or maybe Whirlwind. I'm gonna use Aerial Ace regardless. Just, please, I beg you. Okay, knockoff, brilliant. That's fine. Oh my goodness, that did a lot of damage to be fair. Okay, one trainer left. I don't like my chances. I was more worried about the Hariyama trainer though. There's no realm where Pancham lives in Aerial Ace. Is there a realm that happens in? I don't see it. Like, honestly, I don't see it. Is there a level limit concern? You have to fight everybody in here, by the way. Like, it's not a choice. You can take your roller skates off? I didn't know you could do that. Okay, I guess you can. They're like, yeah, you can walk in here. It's just encouraged that you use the roller skates. Can you use a bike? No. They're like, no bikes allowed. It's like, no scooter kids allowed at the skate park. Is there a concern? Did I literally lose my Citrus Berry? If you get an item knocked off, do you just lose it? In this gen? Seriously? Yeah, you are really close to level 31. Okay, I'd be lying if I said that didn't concern me. Oh no. Oh no. That's actually really, really bad. Okay, I'm shaking. Take this. Bion? Oh, could you do this? Oh my goodness, that really concerns me, actually. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Alright, so I've never actually run into an issue with passing the level limit in a challenge before. These two cannot pass the level limit. That's not allowed. It cannot happen. They are necessary to use. So I'm going to turn off the experience chair. And I guess we try to do it with Bion? Does Bion learn any sort of TM or something that might make this... It might do this? Alright, I'm really worried about this, actually. No, you don't get anything. What do I do? She's got 3 Pokemon. Well, he's got 3 Pokemon. Here's what I'm gonna do, just in case. I'm gonna make an executive decision. I don't think there's any... Is it cheating to save and then reset if you hit the level, past the level limit? Is that... Like, I've never had that issue before. Like, I don't think that would be cheating. I guess I could ask a couple of people what they think. But I really don't think that that would be, like, cheating. It would be... Okay, that didn't work. Let's try it another way, right? Like, obviously you can't do that for a death. But, okay, I don't want to fight you right now. I'm not ready. Yeah, give me a second. Let me look into that really quick. I genuinely never had that issue before. Yeah, let me talk with a couple of people and see what people think, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, guys, so I had a talk with my Discord server really quick, and we definitely all agree that would be cheating and against the rules. See, where I was initially coming from is, in my mind, it was like, I'm pretty certain that I would, and like, it would make me have to do the fight twice, right? And so like, that would make it not bad because I'm basically essentially making it harder on myself by trying it the easier route first. But they brought up a couple of really good points of how, you know, Nuzlocke challenge is all about your first try, right? So if I do something like that and it would lock me out of my best pair for Korrina, that's a mistake I made and I have to live with it, for one thing. And for another thing, it could give me knowledge in the fight that I could use to my advantage in the second time around. I 100% agree with everything they said. I don't know what I was thinking. I just got pretty nervous. I was like, could I do that? Right? Because it's never come up. It's never been anything that I've considered. I've never run into an issue with the level limit in the 4 years I've done this. But I have decided, experience share off. I think I'm going to go with Bion here. The reason for this is, I feel like Bion can just bring that power that I need to get through this. Matsing has a partner weak to fighting. If Crobat absolutely has to fight, she probably can fight one Pokemon. Just not like a throw or something. Something that gives a little bit of experience. And you would Spark. Yeah, that's our bet. Let's do it. We have one gym trainer to fight. And then it's time for KORRINA. Is it you? It is. All right. Hey, you gotta have some impressive skating skills in order to have caught up to me. You won't show me up in battle, though. All right. This is the final trainer before KORRINA. I'm nervous, but if we can get past him without anybody passing level 30, we will be ready for KORRINA. So, this is the main threat in the fight. It's this Pancham. It has the ability to use Circle Throw, and there's many problems with this if it does bring out somebody else. Koyopa and Kucha, they would probably just die unless it used it again. And if it brings out Kankao, that eliminates my ability to use her for one of the other two Pokemon because it would put her too close to level 31. So, we just have to hope for the best. And hit it with a Spark. And hopefully we paralyze it, hopefully we crit it, hopefully something... No. We did paralyze it. Oh. I guess... Oh my god, a critical hit too? Pokemon. Okay. Not good. I'll be the first to tell ya. Let me see what they're gonna try to do. Let's protect for a second. Just feel this out. Is it gonna go for Circle Throw again? It did. Okay. That's good. But it's also really risky. I'm gonna go into Matsing and hope it brings out Kankao or Bion. That's my only play here. This Pancham is really scary. Circle Throw me. Okay. Bion or Kankao? Yes, Bion! Yes! Okay. We're back in control of Bion. We got our act together. See you later, Pancham. This is so cutting it close. That critical hit Circle Throw did a drastic amount of damage to Bion. But he does have a Citrus Berry. Throw is really scary. That will definitely put Kankao over the level limit. I can't. I have to do this with Bion. I don't know what his other Pokemon is, but... this isn't looking good. Oh, dear. We go for Spark. I don't think they get counter. We paralyzed it. Oh my god, it could have Guts. Another critical hit! It does not have Guts, though! If it did, it would have killed! What could that final Pokemon be? You're really close. Basically, I need to ask myself the question, do I think the final Pokemon Bion could fight with only 32 hit points remaining? I think my best play overall here is to switch into Kankao. It's really risky. Alright, Seismic Toss. That's interesting. Bion would have lived that too, but I mean, would he? Yeah. Yep. I'll just hope it doesn't give me 930 or more experience. Oh. This is pretty wicked. Alright, that's Citrus Berry range at least. They give so much experience. I never thought I'd run into problems with this level limit. Ah. Now I'm really demotivated. I don't know what to do. I'm a choke. I really don't know what to do here. This demotivates me for the entire series. This sucks. I've never passed the level limit before, and to be entirely fair, it was a interesting level limit. It's lower than it should be, and I don't really know if I could have avoided this. I've barely used them outside of their debut episodes. The level limit is supposed to be 32. I don't know what to do. In the case of breaking a level limit, I normally don't allow the Pokemon to be used anymore until after. Like, that's my initial thought. Maryland, I think his level limit thing was the Pokemon dies. I don't do that. I do it as the I never had it come up, so, like, what the hell am I supposed to do? My thought is, if a Pokemon passes the level limit, they're no longer allowed to be used. But does that mean I have to switch right now? I think. And that means I can't use Bion and Kankou for Korrina? Where does that leave me? All because I made the level limit 30 instead of 32. Like, I should have made it 31. That's how, like, most of the other limits are. Hold on, let me pull up my Discord really quick. See what the level limits are. Yeah, I see a couple people saying on the Discord server that hard level limits are bad and they should just be like a guideline that you shouldn't purposely pass, right? And to be entirely fair, like, if I were to make an executive decision about this and bump it to 31, we beat Korrina at level 30, at level 31, at level 29, at level 28. It doesn't really matter. It's a Crobat. So, I don't know how I'm going to go about this. I really don't. Like, it comes down to an executive decision about how I want to move forward in this challenge. Right now, the level limit was a custom level limit that is supposed to be more difficult. 12 for Viola, which is the same as normal. 24 for Grant, which is -1, which did result in a death. 2 deaths, actually. Then Korrina's was -2. The next one's -1, -1, -2, -2, -1. And then normal. So I either make an executive decision right now. God, this is just a mess. I was really enjoying this series again. This is a mess, is what's happened here. I don't know what to do. Because Bion probably dies to this Machoke unless I go back into Kankou. And then that's a whole mess of problems. If the level limit's -1, that would make it 31. And then if I change all the -2s to -1, it would make it 41 for Olympia. Well, 41 for Valerie, and 47 for Olympia. At the end of the day, how much does that actually change? It doesn't. And everybody can agree with me, the fact is I never passed this level limit intentionally. I didn't overlevel. I didn't overtrain. I didn't even go train. I purposely did not use the better pair in these two for Callum, and already lost 2 Pokemon because of that. So I wouldn't hit level 30. And I ended up passing it anyways. I don't think there was anything I could have done here. I just hate it because it feels like that gray territory area where, like, it's the first time I've come across an instance that's really gray, And there's no right or wrong answer here throughout my entire channel in 4 years. And I was really enjoying the series. A lot of people are enjoying it as well. And I don't want a decision that's made here to make anybody like it any less. That's my biggest concern here. Because at the end of the day, these videos are made for people to have fun with. And I want everybody to enjoy it. And if a decision here makes anybody enjoy it less, that really hurts me. I'm not sure what to do. If I were to make an executive decision right now, this proves the level limits being too lower than all of the gym leaders isn't feasible. And if I can, so Valerie's 40 right now instead of the normal 42. If I can make it to Valerie by level 40, I will not train to level 41. But if it accidentally hits 41, that's okay. And the same with Olympia at 46 instead of 47. If I get there by 46, great. But if I can't do it and somehow somebody hits 47, that's okay as well. You guys know me long enough doing this that I'll try my best to keep it -2. But in this case, there wasn't anything I could have done outside of just throwing a Pokemon's life away. And that's something I'm not going to do. That's not something I'm willing to do. This is, if anything, we can take this as a lesson. I've never in 4 years passed a level limit, and the only reason I've done it now is because it was a custom level limit that was never tested to begin with. So, I think as the creator of the challenge here, or this specific one anyways, this playthrough, I'm going to make an executive decision that it's a light level limit, and I will do my best not to pass it, but if I do, we can make it -1 instead of -2. Meaning the level limit now has been raised to 31, but only for Kankao. And I'm going to send Kankao back out. So, I really hope that's not an issue to anybody. I don't really know what else I'd do here, right? But I do think the people in the Discord server made a really good point about how a light level limit is the best way to do it. I've never described this as a hard level limit or a light level limit, but I feel like a light way is the best way to describe it. You know, don't purposely go above it, and obviously I'm not, the whole thing's recorded. There's really not much I could have done. I've purposely gone out of my way to avoid using these two. That's why Tiva and Maramu are dead, right? These two would have ruined Callum, but I couldn't do that. And that's about as far as I'm gonna take this. Like, I think that's fair, but please tell me your thoughts on this matter in the comments. This just, hopefully we can recover from this and this doesn't, like, throw anything off track for anybody. I wanted to try something new with a custom level limit, like I did in Black 2. In Black 2, everything was just 1 level lower. This one, I was like, let's throw a couple 2s into the mix, not realizing that it would be really tight. That's my fault. I apologize for that. And from here on out, I'll never make a level limit -2. There's a lot of inconsistencies here. 12 is normal. Then -1, -2, -1, -1, -2, -2, -1. Like, it was completely random. I should have made it 31. 31's no different than 30. But in the case of Grant, the -1 made a bit difference. Obviously. But yeah, please let me know your thoughts on this. I don't really think anybody's going to be upset about this one. Man, it sucks, because I always have that doubt in my mind. Like, there's somebody out there that's going to be upset by this for some reason. And obviously you have a right to be, but I have always talked about as well. I've even mentioned it in this series. If it comes down to it and I have to bump the level limit up, I will. And I guess that's this time. But because of that, I'm still not going to go train and get everybody to 31. I'm going to go fight KORRINA right here, right now. So that's what we're going to do. You have a citrus berry. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go fight Korrina. I guess there's not really anything I could do about this. Ah, damn. All right, if this isn't bothering you at all, tell me, please, because I'd like to feel better about moving forward. I was having a rough patch with this series around Grant, before Grant, but like I've been really excited for this after that. And I'd hate to see me making a level limit more harsh than it was possible, technically, end up making some people upset. And hey, 4 years before I ended up passing a level limit. It's pretty good, and only because it's a wicked level limit. Korrina's ace is level 30, too. So, like, let's just do it. And once you jump on that, I believe she starts the battle, so. Here we go. Time for Lady Korrina's big appearance. Nope, you gotta walk up to her. I felt like you didn't. Let's do it. Aha, I'm just messing around with you. I know you're rolling in the aisles, right? I already know you're a strong trainer, so let's get this show on the road. Time for our third gym battle of this Pokemon X No Healing in Battle Revenge Wedlock Challenge versus Gym Leader Korrina, the fighting type gym leader here in Shalor City in the Kalos region. Let's do this! And first up is Herminfu. It's a fighting type, and I believe it's level 30. I need your help! King Cow, let's do this! Alright, level 29. Okay, that's fine with me. Let's hit this thing with an aerial ace, King Cow. It is gonna go for fake out, but because of King Cow's ability and her focus, she's not phased. An aerial ace is gonna strike it dead. Nice work, King Cow. You do love to see it. All right, 2 Pokemon left, and next up is gonna be her Machoke. So this is an interesting situation for me. I do know it has to move Rock Tomb. That's tough. I was gonna do this with King Cow, but I feel like Bion can handle it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one on Bion. And I know Bion could really fight Hawlucha because it's a flying type, but we're gonna do Machoke with Bion. I feel like King Cow not taking a Rock Tomb is probably for the best. You're gonna use Spark, Bion. Hit this Machoke as hard as you can. Good, it did half, and it's still only gonna use Rock Tomb. And makes me kind of wish I used... Wow, have we been critical hit 3 times in a row? Like minus the fake out? I think so. All right, we're still faster. Spark! And see you later, Machoke. Nice work, Bion. All right, this gym's going as clean as I thought it would have. And passing the level limit, of course, is okay in the gym battle, and you're learning Stomp. That's fine. Nah, I mean, the flinch chance is really nice. It could save a life one day. And it's stronger than double kick, unless double kick's super effective against something. That's a tough call. I'm gonna get rid of Shockwave. I don't feel like we're gonna need it. Spark's better in every situation. His attack stat's way better. All right, that's it for Machoke. 1 Pokemon left. It's Hawlucha, her ace. And who better to do it with than King Cow? This would have gone the exact same way at level 30, so it's fine. All right, Hawlucha, her ace is level 32, flying fighting type. And King Cow is the one for this. Aerial ace, King Cow! This thing does not have a fighting type move, I don't think, and it doesn't matter. Hey, we got a critical hit of our own! It's about time! We've been critical hit relentlessly today, and that's fine with me. Go ahead and heal up your Hawlucha. We had really bad luck losing Maramu and Tiva, and we've had pretty bad luck here today. I hope by beating Korrina we'll break that curse and we'll be able to move on forward stronger and a little bit luckier. That's it for Korrina, with a critical hit to end it off. Nice work, King Cow and Bion. You guys did great. Oh, I'm just ready to be done with this episode. Like, it's been stressful, to say the least. Definitely not how I expected it to go. But there's the Rumble badge from Korrina. 3 down. We've got 5 more to go. And we get Power-Up Punch. And we can use the TM for, well, the HM for Surf outside of battle, which is nice. That's what our Kangaskhan is for, who will be trained up next episode. Oh, this episode has been unbelievably stressful. Well then, does anybody learn Power-Up Punch? I don't think so. Wow, you got, oh right, of course you do, Kucha. You will be really good with Power-Up Punch. I guess we'll get rid of the bulldoze that I taught you. I'll keep Bite. Yeah, Power-Up Punch is so good. And Matt Singh learns Power-Up Punch, which is interesting. He's a special attacker, but still. Oh, no, they're mixed, I guess. Yeah, we'll get rid of Home Claws for that then. Fighting type coverage, the ability to raise your attack stat. You can't go wrong there. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, regardless of the little hiccup we had. From here on out, I think the best way to handle level limits is the light level limit. Obviously, don't pass it, but if you do, it's not the end of the world. I've always, in my mind, had it planned out as the pass the level limit, they're not allowed to be used anymore. But I feel like that should only be the case if they are much higher leveled, right? And in the case of a custom level limit like this, definitely not. So I think that's just the fairest thing for everybody involved. For myself, my sanity, for you guys watching, it'd be kind of dumb to see a rule that I prepared before the series started that I wasn't really educated on. Like, somebody that's played this game a lot could be like, level 30? Yeah, you're gonna pass that, right? Like, 31's fine, but 30, yeah, that's not gonna happen, right? So, you live and learn. But I think the ones that are -1, if they pass that, no. You know, that they're not allowed to be used. Well, the ones that are -2, pass it once, that's fine. So, let me know what you guys think. Hope nobody's actually upset. And hopefully next episode, we can introduce the new pair of Koyopa and Kucha and move on and make our way to Ramos. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And if you did, don't forget to leave a like before you go and subscribe to the channel and ring the bell if you have not done so already. And hopefully I'll get to see you guys next time for some more Pokemon X Wedlocke. Until then, I'll see you guys then. Hopefully. Thank you so much for watching.